Hi everybody, it's Mr. D at In the Middle of Mr. D1 at blogspot.com, and it's day 4 of week 1 of school, and I want to share with you some of the things that I'm doing as I've been doing all week. First, I'm going to start with logistical things that sort of lay the groundwork for the behind-the-scenes work of a program that's really large, like the one I run, which has over 300 kids in it. So what I did this morning was the first thing was I'm collecting syllabi this week. And so as I've collected the syllabi, I had also in a previous open house that we had before school started, asked for some volunteers for teachers, for parents who would help create the email list for my school. We use remind.com and parents are signing up like crazy. That's very easy to use. But the email list, I feel like we're in a space in the technology where we still do need email and we need to use that. So I got 3 parent volunteers who emailed me and followed the instructions to ask to help. And so I have a document that I just edited a little bit, and I sent them an email this morning about what they need to do. And I told them it needs to be done between Tuesday and Friday of next week. And they will come in and get the syllabi. The syllabi they're due by Friday, and I've gotten most of them already. So that way I can start communicating with the parents via email very, very soon and get them involved. And I will use email, and I will also use Remind. The other thing logistically that I have done this week, I have another parent volunteer that I've been working with for 3 years now, who loads up my folders with music, and they are, let me see if I can flip this around. Where is it? There it is. They're all loaded up with music now, and they are ready to go. And I'll show you some of that music later. And I also got this up yesterday, which is the folder rosters. And I will keep, I'll have some student leaders come over here and mark, they'll spot check kids on the folders once we start using the music, because we haven't done that yet. They'll spot check them, put little marks beside their name if they do the things that you see listed there. That's the rubric for that. That really helps me, helps them actually to keep attention to their folders, their music folders, because they all share all of these music folders, and that can become just chaos with middle school kids. They'll just throw the music in there and just dump it in a slot. It's not even like orderly at all. So we always want to make them think. We just have to instruct them. So I will instruct them about that at a later date. We're not quite there yet. So those are the groundwork things that I'm doing right now. And through the syllabus, which again is offered on my TPT store for free download, you will see all the Remind codes and all of the Music Prodigy codes that they're going to be using. So I do lots of communicating with everyone, making sure that I'm keeping everybody up to date on what's happening. It's really important with a program this large. So today, specifically, what I'm going to do with the kids, again, reminding you that I haven't seen the 7th graders as much, probably about 30 minutes each day. And I've seen the 8th graders and 6th graders normal class periods about 50 minutes. So today I made this for myself, and I've printed it out, and I've just kind of a guide so I can stay on track. And in the front of my room, I always direct the kids to the whiteboard so they're not bombarding me as they turn in documents. And I have a list of the kids who I have trained this week on how to collect and keep track of the syllabi, and each day I've been getting a lot of those, and almost all of them have been brought in, but not quite all. So that way, at the beginning of class, I'm a little zen. I can just like watch and check roll and that kind of thing and make sure it's not crazy. And there's that bulletin board somebody asked me about. But anyway, so that keeps me on track and keeps me moving forward with the lesson that we're doing that day. So I'm going to jump over here to the list of things to do. No, that's the wrong one. Okay, this is the round. I know I made a list. Where did it go? Maybe it's untitled. No. Okay. Yeah, well, that agenda for today, I can use that instead. Okay, so my students, and I'll get specific here between the difference between 7th, 8th, and 6th grade. Okay, So again, we're setting up our patterns, right, of behavior. So the kids come in, the 7th and 8th graders already know to start their written warm-up that's on the board. And the 7th graders, I think I'm doing S cubed. There it is. That's what I needed. And this, if it comes up, it'll be lesson 1. There it is. And I'll make it bigger, of course, for them. And that will be their written warm-up. It's moving kind of slow, but you can see. And it will be large screen if I ever make that happen. And yep, there it goes. The board's not happy today. So they will do that. That will be on the board for them when they walk in the room. And we will immediately play the game Forbidden Pattern. And then we're gonna do some syllabus with the kids. Well, we've been covering like a page a day. And then at the end of class, we're gonna be doing that round that I've been mentioning all week, the hey-ho round. Okay, so, and they love ending class with singing. The 7th graders, that's all they'll get to do because of the shortness of the class period. The 8th graders will do S cubed level 2, and it should come up in just a moment. And that will be their written warm-up for the day. And we're reviewing and getting them familiar, and then they're gonna have a rhythm exercise and all that stuff that is in S cubed level 2. And then after they do that, we'll do a little bit more syllabus. And with the 8th graders, of course, I go a little quicker through the syllabus because they've done this for 2 years. I do have a couple new students, but mostly they're with me forever already, so I don't want to bore them to tears. And then they will sing, they will get into their folders today. The 8th graders will actually get into, they'll learn their folder number from the charts that I showed you a moment ago. And I will meticulously teach them about those, you know, reminding them about alphabetical order. They have to put their music back in alphabetical order. Just remember, you are setting up procedures that are going to last you all year long. With the 6th graders, each day I teach them through experience. Like for the last few days when I've wanted them to come in and do written warm-up, which they don't know to do, they'll be talking at the beginning of class, which I don't like, and I won't be mean or yell. I just say, okay, everybody, at the beginning of class, you're supposed to be up here completing your bell ringer activity. You want to write complete sentences, or you want to write the question and the answer. We're teaching processes, okay? And then yesterday also, I started handing out stickers. I give a sticker if you are quiet when you do the warm-up, and if you're working alone, and quickly, and as soon as you sit down. And when you get 3 stickers, you get a starburst. You put them on your folder, and you come see me at the end of class, and I give you one. And 3 stickers might take 3 days, it might take 3 weeks, it depends on the child. We want to reward the behaviors that we want to see. And I want to just mention that in Forbidden Pattern, we're always using distractions and things. So I'm doing it differently. By 6th grade, I am using the distraction as I'm asking questions of the kids, saying their names out loud, using my seating chart to learn their names. That way, I'll say, I'm not trying to distract you at all. Like, I just want to learn about you. And they're like, yeah, right. So this is the type of thing that you want to, play back and forth with them. With 8th grade, I do some of that with them, asking questions maybe about what their summer, what they did for the summer, which teacher they like the best on their team. We have a new building, like it's not brand new, but like there's new parts, and I'm asking them about that. And they're like, he's trying to distract us. You have to keep that going so the game stays fun. But at the same time, I'm teaching things in 6th grade, like tall vowels. We talk about east, west, north, south, and I imitate it. I'll be like, la, 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 and then I'll make them go, la, 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 so they hear the difference, and then they have fun with that, they laugh. These are the things that we want to do. With 8th grade, I'm teaching the octaves, the things that we talk about in level 2 of S cubed. So again, the general idea is to begin to teach your processes for the beginning of class, to sing in the beginning of class, go over the rules. We have to cover them, but don't do it ad nauseum. End with singing, end with fun. Like my 7th graders still haven't played the Cup Up game. They're gonna probably do that tomorrow. All right, so I hope these videos are helping you get off to a good start, or have ideas if you're starting soon. Please let your peers know about this and tell them to use it as much as it helps them. Thanks, and have a great day.